And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And alongside us is Shams Charania, who will be hanging out and chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Jimmy Butler.
His ball distribution has been fantastic as of late. During these last 10 games, he's made sure to whip the ball around and try to find his guys in their spots on offense.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Alex Caruso is out there with Derek White. Then there's Mobley, then there's Johnson, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, we've got Al Horford. Stephen Curry is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Durant in at small forward. Here we go. And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. Outside Butler. Johnson a screen on Durant. And here's Butler outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Murray passes to Curry. Outside Durant. Horford outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Curry. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Four on the clock. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Butler passes to White. Now Caruso. And here's Butler outside. It doesn't go for him. And here are the Bucks now. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Now here's Johnson. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
Here's Murray. Pass to Curry. Lopez, the screen on White. The 3 from Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
And more we're seeing teams run 1 center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalance any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too. I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. On the wing, Durant. Shoots over Caruso, and Durant gets it to go.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Milwaukee, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course, there's the 76ers behind 2 games.
When I look at the 76ers, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders, That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Lopez finds Murray. And here's Curry from outside the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Pass to Johnson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Milwaukee making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. And checking out the leaderboard, here are the most prolific small forwards over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Kevin Durant.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league. Just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. Mobley grabs the board.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Pass to Butler. From deep, Johnson sinks the tray.
Yeah, Johnson will take advantage of a look from 3 every time.
And it's Lowry with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now Durant. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Milwaukee. White, the pass to Caruso. Offline with a 3. The Bucks leading by 7. Outside Durant. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. There's a screen by Johnson. And here's Caruso outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside Curry. Out left to the wing. Pass to Lowry.
Hey, right here, right here.
Durant against Butler. Butler with a steal. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And with that length and athleticism, Johnson is always a lob threat.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Durant, the pass to Curry. Lowry surveys the D. 4 on the clock. White against Curry. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by White.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Olenek checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 5. And Shams, the landscape of the Eastern Conference drastically shifted by the run of Achilles tears in last year's playoffs.
Yeah, BA, it felt like one after the other. Every week there was something big in the playoffs last year, and devastating for the teams particularly, but the league at large. And situations like these only amplify those voices saying that the league has to find a way to figure out how to protect players from injury. Is it lesser regular season games during the regular season? Is there a formula? Is there a method to potentially decrease the amount of significant injuries we see?
Some changes for Philadelphia. Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. Marshall comes in for Butler. And Ellis is subbed in for Caruso. Now here's White. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mobley on a screen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Marshall can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 7. Lowry outside. On the wing, Curry. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Curry's got 7.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
White, the pass to Ellis. Mobley, a screen on Curry. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Bucks. On the wing, Curry. Back to Lowry. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Shot clock at 5. Durant, the pass to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 76ers trail by 6. Mobley outside. White looking it over. The rebound by Lowry. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
Here's Curry. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Good on both.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Mobley's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Milwaukee leading by 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back over to you, Brian.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Milwaukee. Back to Mobley. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Now here's Murray. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Here's Okogie. The 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's White, still without a bucket. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, he wanted to let us know that he's got some bounce to his game now. White rising up with ease to send that one home.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Okogie. Horford, left side. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And rejected. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
White with it. Puts up a 3. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Milwaukee. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Sham, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. Good on the second one.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Kennard for 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Caruso outside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Milwaukee leading by 9. And he lobs it up. Kevin Durant flying high.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Philadelphia moving it around. Horford with a steal. Olynyk against Johnson. It's stolen. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Kennard for 3. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Bucks. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Milwaukee.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, BA, Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
Do you think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
BA, NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Lowry. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You look at Johnson, and he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Kennard can't get it to go.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league has been supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
And Horford powers it home.
Hey, when you're as strong and as physical as Horford is, you're going to have to deal with physical defense. That's just part of the territory. On the flip side of that, though, you're going to have some and one opportunities, too.
Okogie's checked in for the Bucks.
Al Horford has demonstrated great leadership both on and off the floor throughout his career. A seasoned veteran, you love having him on your team.
Now here's Butler. Last game with 30. Elbow shot on the way. That one's wide left.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Pass to Olynyk. And here's Murray, defended by Kennard. On the wing, Durant. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
76ers trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Durant. Horford outside. Here's Okogie. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Okogie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Stephen Curry comes in for Okogie. Mobley, he's checked in for the Sixers. White comes in for Kennard. Now Caruso. No points so far. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Curry passes to Durant. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
76ers trail by 12. Caruso outside. Mobley outside. To the inside. On the wing, Caruso. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Murray, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's White. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's good. 2 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And Mobley throws it down.
Another bucket for Mobley. I mean, in a groove here tonight. They should just keep feeding him.
Murray passes to Durant. Five to shoot. Back to Murray. And stolen by Caruso. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by the Bucks. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Butler. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Mobley, a screen on Durant. And here's Butler outside. Yikes. He misses another one. He's 0 for 7. Curry passes to Durant. Over Butler. Durant's shot is off.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. It's a 3-on-3 fast break.
Watch the screen.
Caruso against Curry. On the wing, Durant. White with the steal. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. 4-3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Curry against White. Outside Durant. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 32 points in the game.
How long is he going to keep this up? He has been red hot from three-point range.
High arcing shot. White can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Durant. 5 on the clock. Over Butler. Hits the target from 18 feet. Durant's got 34.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Sunday, they head back home to host the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for their matchup with the Knicks, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Horford, he's checked in for Olynyk. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Kennard, he's checked in for Caruso. On the wing, Durant. Butler covering. Nice shot by Durant.
A three-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
White, the pass to Kennard. Butler on the wing. Outside Johnson. The Sixers with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 18. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Durant. There's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Shot is good by Curry.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Now here's White. He's got 5. To the wing on the left. Mobley. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Butler surveying the floor. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And so it's Milwaukee with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Kenny, back in your playing days, how far ahead would you look on the schedule?
Unless we were in the playoff race, I really only focus on the next game.
Yeah, it doesn't do any good to look too far down the road. That's for the coaches.
Yeah, as a coach, you're planning, game planning, and all that stuff, practice planning. But as a player, you got to stay in the moment, focused on the task at hand.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Bucks.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man, we saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
They've got Kevin Durant, Al Horford out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Curry in at point guard. That's the five on the floor for the Bucks. So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Mobley, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Durant's shot is off.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now here's Curry. Back to Murray. Butler with a steal. He's got a clear path. Butler soars in to cap off the break.
Blazing speed on display from Butler. Superb at finding a way to get behind the defense in transition and taking what he gets.
And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Lopez. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 6. Durant, pass to Lopez. And here's Curry for 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Curry against White. Johnson a screen on Curry. And they call an illegal screen here. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Number 5, Milwaukee.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Murray passes to Curry. It's blocked.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
And they're number 2 overall in team scoring. Catch them on a good night, and it's almost impossible to stop them.
And you got to avoid fouling this team. It's really that simple. They are the top team in the league in terms of free throw percentage because they don't want to waste any chances to cash in from the line. And the first one at the line is good. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And here's White. He's got 5. Johnson finds Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Outside White. Shoots over Curry. And White, the bucket on the assist from Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. On the wing, Durant takes a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. White's got 10.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time.
Take a break.
That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
That's good from Horford.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Horford hits them both.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Lopez with the steal. Curry against Caruso. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mobley. Outside Butler. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Left side Curry from downtown. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
Just 1 bucket and 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
76ers trail by 11.
Come get it.
Outside Johnson. Outside White. And it's off from 3-point range. Milwaukee has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Curry surveys. Pass to Lowry. Curry against White from behind the arc. Curry, no good. And it's Butler with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. From the arc. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds in the game.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Outside for Butler. 5 to shoot. Pass to White. Up and over Lowry. White can't hit. The Bucks leading by 11. Durant finds Lowry. Right side Durant. Releases. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Durant's got 42 in the game.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. '76ers trail by 13. Now here's Butler. Pass to White. Mobley, a screen on Horford. Johnson for 3. On target from range. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
And whether he's the ball handler or screener, Jalen Johnson loves to operate pick and roll.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. White against Lowry. Curry with a steal. Lowry, the pass to Durant. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's Caruso outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
On the wing, Durant. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game. 76ers trail by 10. Here's White. Mobley outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 rebounds now. Horford outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Outside White. Here's the 3. Philadelphia, the rebound. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Lowry outside. Pass to Horford. Lopez against Caruso. The three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Here's Mobley. Outside Johnson. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, one thing you have to respect about Johnson, he's happy to make the extra pass.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Milwaukee making some changes. Olenek's checked in for Horford. Okogie comes in for Durant. And Murray subbed in for Lowry. Philadelphia also making some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Evan Mobley. Watson comes in for Johnson. And Ellis is subbed in for Caruso. Here's Okogie. Butler covering. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Back to Olenek. 6 on the shot clock. And it's rejected. White with it. Now guarded by Curry. Jackson Davis.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Outside Curry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on White.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so Curry nails both of them. 76ers trail by 8. Here's Butler. 6 points for him. Down low. Butler with emphasis.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
Outside Murray. Lopez in the post, covered by Jackson Davis. And Lopez gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Takes more than this to stop Lopez. He can be so physical in the interior, pretty mobile too.
Back to Butler. Okogie pulls down the board.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's Murray. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Shot clock at 3. The 3 ball. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Even though his game is more perimeter-oriented now, Lopez can still mix it up inside.
To the paint. Here's Watson. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Pass to Okogie. He shoots it. Second chance effort. And the layup good by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 points.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Curry against White. Now here's Ellis. Outside Butler. Okogie pulls down the board.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded by Ellis. Lopez, the screen on Butler. Fires the three. Okogie's shot is off. 76ers trail by 10. Inside. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got his third basket on the night right there.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Outside Murray. Fires from deep. It's deflected. And so it's Milwaukee up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Luke Kennard out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's Peyton Watson. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Mobley in at the 5. Counted from distance. Mobley's got 22 points.
And how about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
Here's Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Mobley, a screen on Olynyk. Throws it up high, and Mobley throws it down.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
On the wing, Durant. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
Kennard for three. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 8 rebounds in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Durant, right between the eyes. All net that time. Durant's got 49 in the game.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now here's Marshall. Mobley on a screen to the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
It's Durant with a drive. And Durant with the big finish.
Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
And there's the call on Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. Johnson, he's checked in for Watson. Jimmy Butler comes in for Marshall. And Derek White subbed in for Kennard. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Butler. And Butler inside.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They led by as many as 18. On the wing, Durant. Lots of room. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 8 assists here tonight.
He's been laser focused here in the fourth. Only 1 miss out of 5 attempts.
Mobley, a screen on Lowry. White, the pass to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Now here's Durant. That's tipped. Stolen by Ellis. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Mobley. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Horford, and it's Curry in for Lowry. Free throw good, Mobley. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Here's Butler. After Milwaukee picked up a three with their last shot. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Caruso, he's checked in for the Sixers. And stolen by Durant. Mobley with the block.
Mobley said nope. Entry denied.
That's good from Durant on the assist from Curry. Durant's got 55.
Oh, here in the fourth quarter, he's 5 for 7 from the field.
Butler passes to White. Off target from three-point range.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Now here's Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler with a steal. Shoots over Curry. Caruso outside. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Murray is a guy who gets to the line a lot, and he's a little more explosive than he appears, and he knows how to draw contact.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Now here's White, and here's Caruso outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Murray with it. Lopez, the screen on White. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. On the wing, Durant. Butler covering. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Now Butler. Outside Watson. Mobley on a screen. They need this. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Curry for 3. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside White. Back to Butler. Double team on Butler. And here's Caruso outside. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Curry with another miss. 76ers trail by 9. For 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now. Lopez finds Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Back to Butler. And that one drops.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Up top, Durant. Butler covering. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Al Horford's checked in for Milwaukee. Durant against Butler. Lopez, the screen. And here's Curry for three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Outside Watson. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Hauled in by Curry. And Curry's got the ball here for the Bucks. They led by as many as 18. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Curry!
Outside Murray. And stolen by Caruso. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Durant with the bucket.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Caruso outside. Fires for three. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Curry against Caruso.
I see him.
Now here's Murray. Defense is right there.
But one of the things you know as a defender, you've got to stay down on the pump fake, but Murray really crafty at getting defenders off their feet.
The free throw drops from Murray. And Murray drops them both. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 11. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Butler.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
That's good from Butler. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Murray. Now Curry. And he makes the first. And so Curry nails both of them. 76ers trail by 11. Butler with the ball. Checked by Murray. Buries it from outside.
Well, it's so good to see White growing in confidence with his offensive game and not hesitating at all to shoot the perimeter shot.
Lopez, the screen on White. Stephen Curry. Butler rips down the board. Now Philadelphia with it. Mobley outside. Now White. Mobley, a screen on Horford. Butler! Cleared away by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 8. Outside Curry. Now Murray from deep. Can't get it.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's White. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit it.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tipped away and stolen by Mobley. Now Butler fires the 3. Ooh, the shot misses. White against Curry. "34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Horford a screen on Butler. Durant fires. Ooh, missed on the tray.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Now Curry. So Milwaukee wins it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.